Hey folks, Nick Bertoia here, sitting alongside my co-anchor Rylan Probst here on the Division 4 Sports Network, where we only talk about the most important topics in the sports world today. And our topic for today is hair.
That's right, Nick. Today we're going to be talking about the best and the worst hair in sports today. Are you guys ready for a hair situation? Because I know we are.
Definitely ready. So my first athlete that I would like to talk about that I think has pretty good facial hair is James Harden, shooting guard of the Houston Rockets. And I'd say I'm a big beard guy. I'm a fan of people that like to grow out their beard and keep it, well put together. And, I like to do it myself as well. And I give a lot of props to James Harden for, putting the time and effort into growing his beard as long as he has. And, I give him props for that. And, that's probably a lot of time put in.
For my top three, my number 3 pick would have to be Brett Kiesel from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a big man, big football player, but he's got a great beard. It's beautiful, it's mean looking, and he gave it all up for locks of love, so you gotta love the guy.
The next guy I would like to talk about is Dennis Rodman, former basketball player of the Chicago Bulls, played for the Detroit Pistons, and he played for a couple other teams too. He's known for having very colorful hair, lots of different styles and crazy looks, and he still has it going to this day. Now that he's retired, he still has that crazy look going. And I actually give this a thumbs up. I like how he played with the different hairstyles and the way he dyed his hair, because it represented the way he played and the kind of player he was. He was kind of a crazy, all around hustle guy diving on the floor, and he was just always, he was a crazy type of player. He was just all over the place, and the type of player that he was, his hair represented how he played very well.
For my number 2 pick, for my top 3, would have to be Clay Matthews. See, I'm a cheesehead at heart, so I love the Packers, but his hair is just gorgeous. I want to just live in it. It's very long, very flowing. He looks like a woman at times. He's just a beautiful person, and I love his hair, and he's also a great football player.
The last guy that I would like to talk about is soccer star Dani Alves, who plays for Barcelona, and I'm not really sure what to say about this. He's just got a little chunk of hair just sitting there at the top of his head, and it kind of just looks like somebody took a dump on his head, and I'm not really liking that. It's kind of questionable.
My number 1 pick for this countdown would have to be the Boz, Brian Bosworth. The mullet, he just pulls it off perfectly. No other man in this planet can pull off the mullet like Brian Bosworth. He's insane, he's outgoing, he did a lot of drugs, but he can pull off the mullet. Gotta give him props for that.
So we gave you our best and worst hairstyles, but we wanted to know what you, our viewers, thought.
That's right, Nick. We ran a Twitter poll for the past week to figure out what you guys thought was the worst haircut in sports history. We're going to write our answers down, and in a minute here, we're going to reveal the results live on television on D4 Network. So, been a long day on the D4 Network. We're back here live. Me and Nick are about to reveal our results for who we thought had the worst haircut in sports history. Nick, what did you get?
I chose Dani Alves, the soccer player from Barcelona. What was your choice?
I chose Randy Johnson, the pitcher from Arizona, played for the Diamondbacks for a long time. Rocked the mullet, not as well as Boz, but rocked it well. But the results are in from the viewers. We're not going to reveal the number 1 worst haircut of all time.
And it goes to Andy Boyan. Wow, who would have thought a former athlete turned professor would be the fans' number 1 choice?
I know, right? Did you know he's from Washington State?
No, I didn't know that.
I don't know where that's at. I didn't even know there was a Washington State.
What's there? Is their mascot what?
Something
Cougar?
like
Cougars?
a cougar or something like that. I don't even know.
Yeah, life must be rough for him.
Oh, I'm sure it's all losing seasons. Gotta be.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh well.
Well, I think that concludes our show.
First, a word from our sponsors, Q-tips and Dove body soap. keep your body clean.
Stay tuned, guys. Up next is the Middle School Disc Golf Championships.